fill any gap in your French. J'aime le film genre... No, we don't have time for that. Genre. We say genre. Especially French immersion. No shade. J'aime le film c'est comme... Il y a beaucoup de personnages comme beau et comme... You're from the street, you know, you're from France. If you say that, voilà quoi. You know what, just add it at the end. Add it at the end of your sentence and it'll be like, you're from the streets of Paris. Filler words are not really taught in school. They will make you feel more natural. It's like you say your answer and you're like, yeah, I said that. Fill your life with happiness, they said. Fill your life with joy, they said. Fill your life with positive people, they said. But you know what I say? I say if you're learning French, you should be learning the French filler words. Yes, you heard me right. French filler words that will fill any gap in your French knowledge. Fill any gap in your conversations in French, all of that stuff. So these French filler words are just some words to kind of help you feel and sound a bit more like a native speaker. Great for people that are learning the language. Great because these French filler words are not really taught in school. Not many teachers teach these words to their students. However, it's super important that you guys know these words if you're learning French, because if you listen to any French interview on the street, you listen to any people talking informally, friends, a couple speaking in a cafe, basically in day-to-day speech, people use filler words all the time. And a lot of people avoid filler words because they're not academic enough. But you know what? If you want to sound like a textbook all the time, you are more than welcome to learn these words and not sound natural. So it's up to you. A lot of the stuff that we use every day in French is not found in textbooks. And these words are amazing because they will make you feel more natural. And everybody wants to speak naturally, right? Please, if you're learning French, watch the rest of this video and fill your life with the joy of filler words. Let's go. So today we're going to be diving into our first word. So the first word is en fait. En fait. Now, en fait means, if you were to take the English equivalent, you would say actually. So in English, we say actually a lot. But en fait can be really placed in a lot of different contexts. You can put it really, some people would say they could put it in pretty much in the beginning of any kind of sentence you want. En fait, je voulais faire ça, mais je pouvais pas le faire parce que... En fait, je voulais dire que j'étais un peu fatigué aujourd'hui. En fait is really used to add something to your sentence. Just a side note, a lot of English speakers, when they try to learn French, they say actuellement when they want to say the word actually. However, this is completely wrong. If you want to say actually like in the English sense, then you would say en fait. It is not actuellement. A lot of students, they put actuellement, but actuellement actually means now, like in the present moment, actually now. En fait, j'aime bien la ville de Toronto. Toronto, c'est la plus grande ville en fait, en fait, vous savez, il y a pas mal de choses à faire à Toronto. Il y a beaucoup de choses à voir, la tour CN, l'aquarium Ripley's, on a quelques musées, beaucoup de concerts. En fait, c'est pour ça que j'aime bien la ville de Toronto. Okay, so in a lot of French classrooms, especially French immersion, no shade, but a lot of people, they say something like this. J'aime le film c'est comme, il y a beaucoup de personnages comme beau et comme, you see a lot of students say comme in the way that they're trying to say like in English. Because in English we say like a lot. Like we love to say like, right? So in French we do definitely have an equivalent, but it's not comme, because comme in French is like the word like as in a comparison. For example, tu parles comme un enfant. Tu parles comme un enfant. Vous parlez comme des enfants. Elle brille comme le soleil. Something like that, right? That's when you would use comme. But if you want to say like in the way that we say in English, like, yeah, we say genre. The word is genre. That is the dictionary pronunciation of it, but in reality, we don't have time for that. Genre. You want me to say, j'aime le film, genre. No, we say genre. Genre. It's shortened to genre. For example, tu veux faire quoi aujourd'hui? Genre, je sais pas quoi faire aujourd'hui. Genre, j'ai beaucoup de choses à faire, mais you know, so something like that. The actual definition of genre means type or sort of something, a type of something. So it's also used when you're asking what kind of music do you like, what kind of film do you like, what kind of movies you like, right? So if I ask you what kind of movies you like, you say, vous aimez quel genre de film? Toi, tu aimes quel genre de film, toi? That's when you would be using genre. The third one is so used in French in conversations. This one is du coup. À cette époque-là, j'étais fauché. J'avais pas d'argent. Et du coup, je pouvais pas acheter une voiture. Du coup is used when there is a consequence to a certain action, okay? If there's something and there's a consequence to it. Like, I said I was broke, so I could not buy a car, right? So that's another use of the word du coup, but really they say this way too often, and sometimes it doesn't even need to have a consequence to it. They just use it. Du coup, blah, 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 blah. You could say this pretty much in so many contexts. You don't need to have a proper... Du coup kind of lost its meaning a little bit because people use it way too often, and you can literally put it in the majority of French sentences you want to say. The next one is voilà. Voilà is actually to demonstrate something. If you, for example, you've been really working hard on this painting because you love painting, right? And you show it to your friend. After several months, you say, voilà la peinture. Voilà, right? However, voilà is used in so many different cases. A lot of the times people just say voilà, like here, like a lot of people use it when they say something and they have nothing else to say. Like, for example, if someone asks you, c'est quoi ton film préféré? I say, moi, j'aime bien Ratatouille. Voilà quoi. A lot of people say voilà quoi. So, enfin, voilà quoi. So, you can practice saying that, voilà quoi. If you want to sound really French, you want to say, voilà quoi. Voilà quoi. You know, that makes it, that's like the you're from the street, you know, you're from France. If you say that, voilà quoi. You are native French speaker. Looks like it, sounds like it. It's like you say your answer and you're like, yeah, I said that. Okay. Like someone asked me, qui est ton inspiration? I would say, les gens qui m'entourent m'inspirent. Mes amis m'inspirent. Voilà. Mic drop. Okay, something like that. Another word that I just mentioned that is also used a lot in French is the word quoi. So quoi is the word for what, but it's used in so many different contexts. Basically in informal speech, in an informal conversation, you can add quoi to literally almost any sentence you wish. The meaning is very hard to describe, but if you listen to French conversations, they will just add quoi at the end. Like I said earlier, voilà quoi. Moi j'étais fauché, j'avais pas d'argent. La vie est difficile quoi. It's really added at the end of the sentence kind of to emphasize it, but it's just a little decoration at the end of the sentence. And you could say it works for so many different sentences. You know what, just add it at the end. Add it at the end of your sentence and it'll be like you're from the streets, okay? Streets of Paris. So another word is enfin. Enfin means finally. Like, Ah, tu as terminé les devoirs. Enfin, on peut jouer. Something like that, but it's used way more than that. Enfin is used also as a filler word. For example, in this situation, listen to how I use it. La ville de Toronto est en fait ma ville préférée au Canada. Enfin, moi j'aime bien aussi Montréal parce qu'on là on parle français et du coup la prochaine fois je vais y aller. See, the final one is bah oui. Tu parles français? Bah oui. So is used a lot as a filler. It's like well bah. It's used, for example, if someone asks about your niveau de français, like how great is your niveau de français, you would be like, bah moi je m'en sors, je me débrouille bien en français. You can say something like, enfin, oh mon français ça va, je m'en sors bien, enfin je me débrouille bien en français. So you see how these words are being used together? It's awesome. Makes you sound so smart. The final word is not even a word. It's literally You will find this a lot. If you guys watch any of those French interviews, you'll see people like when they're thinking or they're thinking of what to say next. It's a very natural thing for people to do. And I know a lot of people like don't want their students to do this, but people do it all the time. And I think if you wanna talk naturally, I guess, if you wanna talk like everyone else, you should be adding to your sentence. And it's amazing because when you're thinking, right, sometimes you need time to like process all this information, right? So I just say la ville de Toronto, j'aime bien, mais je préfère aussi Montréal. You know, so you kind of put it in there just so you have time to think, and it's a very natural thing to say. Just to break up your ideas a little bit, but is definitely a lifesaver. So these are basically the top common French filler words. I hope you guys like this video, and if you do like this video and you want more tips on how to learn French or have any other topics you want me to cover, please write in the comments, like and subscribe. Thank you very much.